Hey guys, it is Saturday. Um, and I know it's been a while since I have done a video, a long time. Um, yeah, but anyway, I am here to do one. Where's that at? Don't you hate that when you try to figure out what side it's on? Anyway, I'm here to do one, and yes, it is without Tony this time. I know we've been doing we were doing a lot of videos together, um, but tonight I want to talk to you guys about something that I posted on my Facebook page. Oh, my head itches so bad. That I posted on my Facebook page, I think probably yesterday, in reference to something I wanted to share with you guys. So, um, in our previous videos, we talked a lot. I'm sorry, my head is itching like crazy. I don't know why. Um, because it's not dirty. I don't know. But anyway, in our previous videos, we talked a lot about, just strengthening our family and regaining, just having our family back and all that good stuff. So, um, one of the things I want to talk to you guys about is being on one accord. And I'm not specifically talking about a marriage per se. It could be with a partner. If you guys aren't married yet, you're dating, a strong relationship or friendship, business partner, what have you. But the power that you have when you and the other people or person that's involved is everybody's on one accord. So how much power you have, and in terms of manifesting whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest. So just a little bit of history on that. Um, Tony and I used to never, and if he was in here, he would co-sign on that. Um, we were never on one accord. If I said I wanted to go east, he said he wanted to go west. If I said I wanted to live here, he said he wanted to live there. We just could never get on one accord for nothing. And it wasn't that he was wrong or that I was wrong. It's just we didn't necessarily know how to meet in the middle, or we didn't know how to be okay with, okay, if he has a goal that he wants to accomplish that has nothing to do with my goals, then that too is okay. We didn't know any of that stuff in the beginning. From day one of marriage, we knew nothing about that. In fact, it was mostly me. I'll go ahead and say that. It was mostly me trying to manipulate and change his thoughts, what he wanted to do, all because I was trying to control and have things go my way. I mean, I really was. So if I decided to start this business venture and I would create this selling story to get him on board with me. And if he wasn't on board with me, if he wasn't comfortable with one being a network marketer, then I would do everything in my power to get him to see it my way, even if that meant manipulating. Now, back then, I would not have admitted to that. But being able to grow and seeing certain things that I did or said or whatever, then I realized, what all of that was. So, in saying that, we've gotten to a place where we're able to say exactly what we want. And the most important thing is that we're going the same direction, even if it is doesn't look like it. So one thing for sure is like Tony is very he follows the rules, like I don't know, but follows the rules. Is very structured. Things has to be within these two walls. Yeah, I have to get over here. Anyway, they got to be within those walls for him to do it. Like, so he's a teacher by trade. He's passionate about teaching. So most of what he's done has everything to do with teaching. Now he has had some retail experience, you know, something like that. But for the most part, not just, but he's been a teacher. Me, on the other hand, so keep in mind, like, he has to have things that, make sense. They have to be logical. They have to be a certain way for him. Me, on the other hand, I don't operate that way. I'm kind of, you know, some people are like, oh, you're just all over the place, scatterbrained. You know, what I do makes sense to me. I'll say that. So what I used to do is try to get him to be a scatterbrain with me. Really, that's not what I wanted, but I was just trying to get him to buy into whatever it was I was doing. When in actuality, what I wanted was for us to be on one accord when it came to the end result. Okay, so the end result is to create financial freedom for our family, excuse me, to create better health for our family. Yes, I did just burp on camera, but to create better health for our family, to you know, those different those values is really what I was going after, not necessarily for him to be a network marketer, even though that's what I was saying. That's not what I meant. I know, I was a little confused myself. But I'm going to show you guys something that we did. And I want to talk to you guys about it. And one of the ways we are in the process of planning our 2015. And so we're planning our 2015, and we already know what the goals are. Like, you know, his goal is to maybe get healthy. I don't know, but whatever the goal is you guys may have, you and your partner. So we've already created our goals. Now we needed to take it a step further to be more accountable. So and I have a tendency of again, I'm not structured at all. I'm not organized to the extent I would like to be. I'm getting there, but structure is definitely hard for me. So I tend to attract people who have that structured component. They are more grounded in terms of, you know, if they're working on an idea or a goal per se, then they're going to stay focused on that. So I attract those people because that's a part of me still learning. I'm still learning how to be structured like that. I'm still learning how to be focused like that. So one of the things, and I'm good at creating things, amazing. I mean, you can tell me something and I can create a whole game plan for you, right? So one of my things that I created was a way for Tony and I to be accountable, not necessarily, well, yeah, to each other, but to ourselves, you know, in terms of whatever the goal is. So again, I created this. It's a binder, and I'll show you what's all in the binder. So I got this. And if you guys want the documents, just inbox me and I'll send it to you. So it's a little where you list, I hate trying to, 6 different goals, right? So, and it tells you how you write your goals. So, like we have each of us, so he has his own binder thingy, sorry guys, binder thingy as well. So like I have, or both, we both have, I'm trying to get it to where you guys can see it. All right, so I have, or whatever, 2 personal goals. So the goal is to create 2 personal goals, 2 business goals, and 2 family goals, right? Doesn't mean that you're not going to consciously work on other things, but this is just a guideline for you to go by. So just say, for example, which one am I okay with sharing with you guys? All right, cool. One of the family goals is to, dang it, don't y'all hate this, whoever do videos? building family savings, right? So one, the goal, and when you create the goal, it needs to be SMART. So that's the acronym. So specific, what is it that you want to accomplish? So, okay, so the family savings, and then you need to be able to measure it. So, and then that's more so of a broad, and I'll show you guys how I broke down building a family savings, because then I have to go a little bit deeper into the whole family savings. So you want to be able to measure it. Is it attainable? Is the goal attainable? Is it relevant, in the time frame for accomplishing that goal? So once we've already wrote down our 6 goals already, right? So again, now you guys don't have to do too personal, too business, too family. That's just what worked for us. So then the second part, hold on. Hello? Hey. Um, um, no, not really. What do you want? Okay. Yeah, I'm not that much. I mean, one piece is fine for me. I don't have to have the shrimp. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, then from your 6 goals, right? Then on each goal has its own page, right? So this is where we broke it down a little bit more. And like I said, I'll send you guys whatever if you want it. So like the first one, it asks you like the big picture for this aspect of my life is what. So you kind of want to answer that question as it pertains to that particular goal. So one where I had a particular health and fitness goal, right? And so I just said, well, to activate and maintain good health. And then my specific goal is, okay, well, to be able to fit in certain clothes comfortably, wear whatever it is I want to wear, whatever. And then how will it be measured? Well, it'll be measured when I get into that specific number, which I know that number, which I'll share that somewhere else. When I get into that particular size comfortably. So, and then you talk about the reason that the goal is important to you. And then this is the part where, I guess you guys can see it. The action, God dang it. Okay, seriously? The action items to achieve the goal. So, like, for example, if I want to get to this particular size of clothing, then what will I do? All right, so family meal planning was important for me because many times I would feel like I'm cooking for myself as well as family. So, and then choosing a workout regimen, choosing the best time to work out, creating a workout calendar and a meal calendar, tracking my activity, everything I eat, whatever, just tracking that until I get a little bit more discipline in what I do. And then just some other things. Now, here's another important part, and as it pertains to activities. I don't know if you guys could shoot. I don't know, but whatever. Um, Outside of creating the action items, also having a timeline to create those action items or to complete those action items, that's important as well, because you don't want to say, okay, well, meal planning, it's going to take me about 2 weeks to do that. Really, no, it's not. It's not going to take you 2 weeks. Like, there will be things that's going to take you a little bit longer, but not that long. And then you go down, and at the bottom, it gives you a place to list the resources that's needed to complete the goal. So again, we did 6 of these 6 goals, and then we broke it down, each of those goals, to say like how it's going to be measured, doing the SMART goals: specific, measurement, time frame, attainable, all that stuff. Then what we also did was a quarterly schedule, right? So for whatever the goal is, so just say like the health and fitness goal, what is going to be the quarterly schedule? So just say for the next 90 days, I'm focused on making sure that the foods that I eat is good, not good food, but well, yeah, good food, but making sure that it's healthy, making sure it fits within the requirements that I, need, making sure that I have a journal, maybe to write down what it is that I ate, and if I did eat something that maybe I should not have eaten at that time, because I don't believe in like not eating whatever I want to, because I do. I'm sorry, but in moderation. So if I just for a whole week have been binging on donuts, then what was going on? Let's talk, maybe journaling about that. And so listing those action items. This thing is really cool. The different ways that you can do this, but it keeps you accountable. And then from the quarterly, then we go into a weekly planner. So now bringing those things that we were the action items for the quarter, where are we fitting them at on the weekly planner? So, and then the other thing that is in this notebook, I just got to print it out, that's going to be placed in our notebooks is, I don't know if you can see it, the budget, our household budget. And the reason for that is because we want to stay on track when it, not only just with our goals, but we want to stay on track with our finances as well. So just always keeping in mind, okay, just being, and I'm a paper and pen kind of girl, there are all kind of things that like, especially like mint, if I had to use anything like as far as mobile things, and I would probably use Mint because it's really, really good. But I just love being able to write down stuff and then, whatever. But I think this will help us to stay, again, accountable. And even if you don't meet a particular goal or it's not in the time frame, you still can come back and talk about. So we have a date already that we are scheduled to come back and talk about. All right, where are we with these goals? Are we halfway getting there? Are we almost, are we not going to make it? Whatever the reason is or whatever is going on, you talk about it at that time. And even if you have to revamp goals, you can, but still being able to track it and to stay accountable, and the communication, which is not something that we had in the beginning. Okay, well, just say, for example, if your household needs an extra $1,500, it doesn't mean that, a month, it doesn't mean, I don't believe, now this is just Donyetta talking, I don't believe that that means that you need to take away $1,500 worth of activities, or, I believe, maybe finding a way that you can generate that extra money, whether it's through getting a second job, which I don't recommend because Uncle Sam is going to get that anyway. Maybe starting a business of some sort, maybe investments, whatever it is, but if that's the case, then you're able to talk about that. But if you don't have this stuff in front of you and talking about it, where you're not pointing fingers, because when we didn't have, I used to be like, oh, it's your fault. And then he was like, no, it's your fault because you're doing all these different businesses, whatever. Now we're a lot smarter, and we had to go through those things in order for us to get where we are today. And even where we are today, we're still learning. But the good thing is that we're learning together, and just being able to pass the information on to somebody else who can use it. So, all right, guys. Oh no. Oh. Well, yeah, and then like I said, I don't use the calendars that's on your phone. I mean, they're cute and everything, but I'm just like that. I gotta have my pen and paper type girl, So I just, whatever is in here, in this, so I carry this around in my bag, and then I also write everything in here. So I kind of color code mine. I think I did a video on this before. Like family, I'll do like pink. Anything business related is green. Work is blue. But you don't even have to do all that. Trust me. I like colorful pens. that I want to buy. I'm in love with like post-it notes. Where's my? I'm a post-it note kind of girl. Yeah, it's serious. But anyway, I want to make sure this video is under 20 minutes. Oh, and oh, there is one more thing that I want to talk to you guys about, but I'll talk about it on another video. So, hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully this is helpful to somebody. But like I said, if you need any of the forms or whatever, let me know and I'll inbox them to you. I have everything in my Dropbox. So, all right, peace out. Bye.